Frederick Douglass by Travis Ryan. Early life: born 1818, died 1895. Birth location: Tuckahoe, Maryland. Douglass was an African-American social reformer, orator, writer, and statesman. After escaping slavery, he became the leader of the abolitionist movement, gained known for his amazing oratory and incisive anti-slavery writing. He stood as a living counterexample to slaveholders' arguments that the Slave Act lacked intellectual capacity to function as an independent American citizens. Many Northerners also found it hard to believe that such a great orator has been a slave. Life as a slave was very hard, especially as a kid. At the young age of 7, Douglass was sent live at the White House plantation. A few years later, he was sent to the Auld family in Baltimore. Around the age of 12, his master's wife, Sophia Auld, started to teach Fredrick the alphabet. It was against the law in that time to be a teacher to slaves. When Mr. Auld found out, he forbade his wife to continue being a teacher to Douglass. However, Douglass was an intelligent young man and wanted to learn to read. Over time, he secretly taught himself to read, write, by observing other people, by watching the white children in their studies. Once Douglass has learned to read, he read newspapers and other articles about slavery. He began to form views on human rights and how people should be treated. He also taught slaves how to read, but eventually that got him in trouble. He was moved to another farm where he would be beaten by the slave owner in an effort to break his soul. Anyway, this has only straightened Douglass to resolve to gain his freedom. Here's a picture of Douglass close up. In 1838, Douglass planned to escape. He dressed up like a sailor and had papers that saying he was a black seaman. He took a train to New York City. He is now free. When he got married, he changed his last name to Douglass, spelled Douglas, and his wife moved to New Bedford, Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, Douglass became an abolitionist. An abolitionist is someone who speaks out about slavery. Douglass was a great speaker, and everyone liked hearing his story. When he got famous, he was afraid he would get captured, and he would get captured again, and he went to Ireland and in Britain to speak there instead. This is the bibliography I used.